the opportunity while it's there. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Let me see. Good afternoon, everyone.
It's 4 p.m. Time to wrap up your day.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh my god, where am I?
La la la, da da da.
That sounds scary. So
Take flight. Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Hey! Surprise. Blazing delight! Dumpy dumpy go! La la la! Woo! Don't blink! Hey! My apologies! Speed of light! Take flight! Don't blink! Sparks and flash! Boing, boing, boom! La la la! With sword comes shadow. My apologies. Yeah. Sakura swirl. Speed of light. Orders given. Orders received. Incoming. Don't blink! Jumpy dumpy go! Whirling snow! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Blazing delight! Dumpy dumpy go! Incoming! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Incoming! Hey! Opening box of Adepti tricks. Go. Embrace the ice! My apologies! Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Rise. Incoming! Astro. Thank you for completing today's commit.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Mondstadt welcomes you. Finding someone in chat.
Take your true form!
Go as one!
Let's play! Yahoo! Yeah! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo!
Why did you come here? Is that so? You really are interested in the ways of Adepti. This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training. Born of ice and frost. If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. Why did you come here? I... Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. We've completed the task. What do you think? Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
conqueror of demons.
Huh. So it's Shell. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Interesting.
Hi.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Shell is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready. No touching!
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Speed of light, nowhere to hide.
Blow them all up! Jumpy Dumpty go! Woo! Da da da! Pew! Yeah! Woo!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Yeah. Hey. With sword comes shadow.
Wheel of life. No touching!
All hail. Don't blink.
Blaze up the light! La la la! Ooh! Ah! Woo! Woo! Hi-ya! Sparks and flash! Da da da! Hi-ya! La la la!
Incoming.
Go.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Embrace the ice. Incoming.
Born of ice and frost. No touch. Blaze over. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Boing, boing, boom!
Take flight! Yeah! Cut to the chase! Incoming! For Rex Lapis!
Orders given. Orders received.
Speed of light! Yeah, I'll be fine. Coming to art! Sumetsu! Flaming delight! Pew! Boing, boing, boing! Don't blink! Hip! Yeah. Incoming! With sword comes shadow! Speed of light! Huh? This is long overdue. No touching.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money? Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Wordsworth.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Jueyun Karst, in fact.
Is that... It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Leo after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yue High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yue High Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yue High Pavilion.
Liyue Harbor is so lively. So... Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yue High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Ms. Ganyu. Ms. Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Chingsa Village.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
My apologies!
Sparks and flash!
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Flash freeze.
Incoming!
No problem.
Speed of light!
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Hello. Sad poor guy.
Those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churls. Let's show them what we got.
Embrace the ice! Speed of light! Hey!
Life goes on.
Boing, boing, boom! Incoming! Nowhere to hide! sacred name, Fortune Preserver. Go. Wait, incoming! Speed of light! Don't blink!
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Yeah, la la la.
With sword comes shadow. Got lucky that time. Rise. Coming Sato art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow.
Blazing delight! Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy, go!
My apologies. Incoming.
Woo! Woo!
Orders given. Orders received. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Wheel of life. Income.
Boing, boing, boom! Sparks and flash! Jumpy, jumpy!
Don't blink. Speed of light. Hey!
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion.
Hi, Shimatsu.
I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven
I'm going
guilty?
out later.
How come?
I'm just
That's
playing
impossible.
while waiting for the
Absolutely
time.
absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng,
Is
I'd
it
like
too
to
early?
hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you
Yeah, I'm
care
going to
elaborate?
watch a last full show later with my friends. We're gonna
I
go to
don't
the
think
cinema
you'll need my
later. So I'm
guidance
just
for what comes next.
playing all of the quests
Thank
that they
you,
did not
Ms.
complete.
Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks.
Tonight we're
I
gonna
just
be
took some inspiration
watching
from it.
Suzume.
My father?
Hitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous
We're gonna watch the
position,
last full show in the
that's how
cinema,
Uncle
so
Tian managed to keep his
I'm
position
only
in the
streaming up
Qixing
to
secure for so many years.
6-ish.
I figured that as
Yeah.
Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So I decided
got
to
no
use one
plans
of your
in the
father's
weekend?
tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly,
Suzume
I still
no
have a lot to
Tajimari,
learn
the
about my
Makoto
father.
Shinkai movie.
I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu.
If you're familiar with that.
You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It
Yeah,
was
the
nothing,
latest
really.
one, the Suzume
Then
no
let me treat
Tajimari.
you to a
Tajimari?
meal.
If
The
I said that
Traveler
one.
and Paimon are
correct.
invited as well. I appreciate your help.
It's finally showing here in the Philippines. We're gonna be watching it later with my friends. So we're gonna watch the last full show. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. So I don't know if I can stream after. Because I think I might get home at around 12-ish. It's a really nice anime. Have you watched? There's a lot of trailers for it. It's really how it's created. It's so good. The same quality as the all of his past works. Yes, it is. I have been waiting for it. Like, it came out in Japan November, and it's only now that it is out here in the Philippines in the cinemas. So, been waiting for it for so long. Ooh, I prefer watching it though. I don't like to read.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
I didn't know that he has light novels for Makoto Shinkai. I only know him from Your Name and Weathering with You. Is it Weathering with You? I'm not a big reader. Good for you. I wish I have the attention span to read, but I don't. Ooh.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Ooh, crabs.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with,
that's really
just
nice
tell me
of
straight
you.
away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
You're influencing them to read light
my
novels.
father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tien is
Are
a
you working,
grandpa.
Shimatsu?
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my
Then the thing with
footsteps and came to be
the thing that I
secretary at
don't
the
like
Yuhai
about reading
Pavilion, too.
is it
At
takes a lot of
first, I
time. Like
was
it really
worried
chips a
about
lot
her.
of your time,
It's
and
not
you
an
need
easy
to
job,
focus.
after all.
I don't
To
have
tell
that
the
kind of
truth,
focus.
I'm still unsure if she's capable
I have a
enough.
tendency to
But
jump from one
after
thing
all
to
that
another. I
happened this
even have a
time,
book that I
I've
haven't
made up
read
my
for
mind to
almost a
support her
decade now.
choice.
So,
I haven't got back to
what
it
made you
ever
change your
since.
mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague.
Ooh.
You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. all the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
She's really
That's right.
fun of those
That's why
Yuri
I can't disappoint
fanfic.
you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
I did try to look up that series you told me last time that she was watching. Yuri is not really my thing though.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
I'm more of a yaoi fan.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Last yaoi that I was watching was Given. Given was a really good anime.
I'm still hungry.
It. I don't know how I would. Yeah, to each his own. But yeah, Yuri's a bit like not my cup of tea. Yeah, you'd be into Yuri. Of course, you're not gonna be into yaoi. That would be weird for you to watch yaoi. Yaoi. Where do I need to go? Are you watching the Attack on Titan? The gender benders? Do you mean?
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up?
When you fall asleep standing up.
Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break, we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
Is it not featured in Malaysia?
Return and take over your duties again.
Or maybe it's...
To us, you're like
I'm just happy though
an
that
adeptus
most of
coming
the
down to the
cinemas
human
here
world
in
to
the
save all life.
Philippines are starting to
Forget
adapt
all our
more
envious
with
complaints from before.
Japanese animes
Just free us
because
from this
I was able to
strenuous
watch
work,
Slam
please.
Dunk the movie and also
Alright.
all of Makoto
Alright, I
Shinkai's
see.
work on the
Please
cinema.
divide the matters at hand into government affairs,
But before it was
business
really hard
affairs,
for us
and
to
civil
watch.
affairs.
Like the only way that you can
Mark out
watch
the
is
tasks
through
that haven't been
online.
started, and those that are in progress.
Now it's good though that we can
I'll
see it
take
in the
care of the
cinemas.
rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't
Yeah,
for your
that one.
companionship, I would still be embroiled
The
in my
One
inner
Piece
conflict right now.
film. I was not able to watch that though because I haven't been able to really watch like the full series yet, and I'm so far off. Like the last part of One Piece. I was still at the one that they went to Sky Island, and that was like episode 200 or 300 plus. And now there are at 1,000 episodes. I don't know if I can catch up.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand.
Ganyu is so cute.
What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Ooh. Yay, finally. Now a couple of hundred more quests to go. Which one? Oh, my friends are gonna have dinner. I'm wondering what time they're gonna have dinner. I haven't had. I only ate. I was shocked that you log in, Shimatsu. I was thinking that you would still be out and about because it's in a weekend. The big title quest?
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's
One
go.
quest alone. That yeah, the big title is so long. Really? The last Transformer movie? Was there a last Transformer movie? What year was that? Was it this year? I didn't get to watch any more Transformers movies though. Was it that this year? I forgot if I did watch that. Oh my god, this is 2017 to Machu. Shimatsu, this is like it's ages ago. My friends are such moviegoers, like they are watching like movies like almost everything that comes out. I don't watch almost all of the movies that they want to watch. Why? Watching in the cinema is much fun when you're watching it with friends though. It's weird watching a movie alone. I don't recommend that. Ah, okay. Me and my friends are like big movie fans, so My family though too are not really moviegoers,
Too small.
but my friends are like big moviegoers. My college friends and also my friends at work are also big fan of movies. So every time there's something that comes out, we always like watch. I think the worst movie that I watched last time was Magic Mike. It was such a waste of money. It was really, the plot was all over the place. That was something that I could have just watched online and not watch on the movie, not watch in the cinemas. Was not worth it. But watching on IMAX though is good if it's in 3D. Oh wait, I did watch the Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was a good movie as well. Although it felt like more of a Star Wars because it was set on another universe.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves. It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business.
Like her nails.
One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Koichi.
Ooh.
Thanks again for your
Hey,
help.
Mifuyu, we were talking
Yeah, I
behind
should
your
get out of
back.
here, too.
Actually,
I don't
Shimatsu
wanna get
was
caught
talking
red-handed.
about you.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play... But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are.
Sorry, Shimatsu.
One time,
I didn't
he
mean
shows up with
to.
another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a... The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too...
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to
Sorry,
leave again.
Shimatsu. We were only talking
Especially
about
when
what
I'll
you
be
were
going up
doing.
against the stormy ocean on a tiny little boat.
What you're
My
probably
prospects don't
doing
look
today. Because you're not
Well, it won't
available.
look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, it was
If
not
you
really
ever
not
ran into
about
any
you.
problems, I'm sure
And
I'd
we
figure
talked
something
about
out.
Yuri
But
after
if
that.
the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... no, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left behind. So I... forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in this situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree,
We were
huh?
only speculating what you were doing,
Anyway,
Mifuyu.
don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision.
Well, it's still a
Tenryo Commission.
fanfic though.
If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh,
It's
don't worry
still
about
a
that.
fanfic,
They're
yeah.
really nice people. I know them well.
Shimachu was
They
still
won't cause us
right
any
somehow
issues.
that you were still reading a
Alright,
fanfic.
You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's so many orders to finish. Pops! Pops!
I used to read a lot of
never
Harry
mind.
Potter fanfics before.
I'll write
When I
a
had the
note
time
telling
to
him
read.
Sort out the fireworks.
Like Draco and Hermione's fanfic, that was
earlier?
good.
Because what he needs isn't an answer.
Genshin Impact.
Just
Oh my god, Shimatsu. I can't with that Sister Wars.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, there, travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
I never enjoyed
these
Honkai
are
though. I did try
unprecedented
to play it
times.
for a while, but
seeing as they
not
came
my
all this
thing.
way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health.
The characters are really
Things
good
like
though
that.
because it's
Bad
like
luck.
Genshin, but the storyline and the
We aren't
gameplay
as
is not
young
for
as we
me.
once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains.
He enjoys his
I
mommy.
wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started,
Really?
I
Did you have a
suddenly
compact
felt
player?
that if I went any
Rewards?
further, I wouldn't be able to
I
get
might
back
consider,
up again.
but the problem is
No
that it's
worries.
not
Say no more.
cross-play,
We'll
so
handle it.
I can only play it on mobile and PC.
No.
Can I
We
play
can't be
Honkai on
putting you to
mobile,
work
right?
when you're a
There's no
guest in
PC
our
version.
home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble, really.
Oh, there is a PC version.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine,
I'm not sure though
he's
if my
all grown
PC
up
can
now. Hasn't found anyone yet.
take.
And he
Although yeah, I
doesn't
can take
visit
Genshin
very
Impact. It
often.
might take Honkai.
If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side?
I
of the
can't
village?
even with
Sure.
Genshin's
It won't
Impact.
take us a moment.
Space
The
taking
old
up on my
folks aren't
PC.
very
It's
mobile,
so big.
so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
I'm just happy that Genshin is really like a cross-platform game. You can play it anywhere. That's what I really love about it. You can bring it on your mobile and then play it on your PlayStation and play it on the PC. Yeah, it's so weird though. Like it's
all
only
for
24
work-life
gigabytes on
balance,
the
but
PC
I
and
think
the lap
this is
on the
pushing it.
takes up a lot of space though. But less space than you'd put it on a PC. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Help the odd couple clean up the yard. Should I use a wind character for this? Or... Oh, there. Is that it? I'm just cutting weeds for this old folks.
Ha-ha, you got it! And that should just about do it.
Okay.
Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Really? It's gonna move to an open world setup? I might consider if it's going to be open world. I don't like ever since games are now like really moving to open world, I'm trying to stop myself, but I might buy the Cities game, City Skyline 2. That is such I miss playing SimCity and it really looks promising.
Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers, the family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
They should consider putting it
We
on
should be fine.
PlayStation
I
though.
think we can cope.
That would make it really cool.
Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish
I
from
just
Mrs.
don't want to
Imatani.
install any more games on my
wow,
PC
thank
unless
you so
I
much.
upgrade my
I never used to be a fan
storage.
of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but
really?
I guess that's every
Does it?
family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great
Let me
relationship.
check on the Play Store.
But still,
PlayStation
they
Store.
must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh. They didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
No, it's not. I'm trying to. I'm trying to look it up though. It's not.
Come on, enough
Although
procrastinating. Let's go.
there is a rumor going around that the Honkai Star Rail is that the one that's going to be open world? They are planning to release it. Ah, it's not. Ah, is it turn-based? Ah, I really don't like turn-based games. It makes me sleepy waiting for your turn. Report back to the old couple, okay.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
He doesn't want to share.
Oh,
He's
no,
like saying
it's
it's a
quite
mobile
all right.
game.
We always set off the same firework every year. It wouldn't be the same without it. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back with not a single regret.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
1000 days login streak.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other.
You must really like Fate Stay Night to be.
But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryo Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd
But
be
it's
willing to
like
help.
just like that
But since it's Sakujiro,
2D
I don't feel
turn-based
there's any way
thingy.
we can
Is
get
it like
involved.
a turn-based game?
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Ooh, that Punishing Raven really looks good. With no artificial spears rate and strategy. $1 million. That's gonna take you a while.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes.
That's some crazy HP reaching to $1 million.
Back to the way things were.
And your damage. How's your damage
they
there?
ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Tell Sakujiro, where is Sakujiro located? Oh, here.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Oh.
Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryou Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him.
Oh, okay. That makes sense though. Putting a 1 million HP and your damage is 2 million. Okay.
Good point. Names. We need names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing.
I hope you're not playing that game, Shimatsu, because you have servants with that game.
The commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did.
Ooh.
I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over.
Yeah, it's units, yep. I think you enjoyed calling them servants, though.
I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track them down.
These story quests are as long as the title quests. Yay!
It's Masasaka and his friends! Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Saver face? Is that like a skill?
Aren't you gonna... I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on.
To be honest, I was so confused when I was watching Fate Stay Night because I couldn't fathom the thought that Arthur was a woman. She was a woman, right? Or she's genderless.
But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy! Woohoo! Candy! Woohoo!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a bunch of scary-looking men come by here at all?
Ah, okay.
Yep, we did.
So you can just
It looks
if
like
you
they were
prefer to
chasing
have
someone.
one to look like the other. But do you think the same different skills?
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Did we lose Mifuyu?
Be
Mifuyu's
good
gone.
kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now.
Is she reading
and
another
I'll come play
fanfic
with you
again?
after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
Was she playing
This
it?
is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must...
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Welcome back, Mifuyu.
Didn't
What were
hear
you
me?
doing?
You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Oops. Woo.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Embrace the ice. Take flight.
I must withdraw.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Sacred name, fortune preserver. Go. Speed of light. Time for a light show.
He's talking you into playing the game.
Incoming. Speed of light. Hey! Dumpty dumpty My apologies. Incoming.
I must withdraw. How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
That would make me fully play the game.
The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryou Commission to await your sentencing. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Oh, she's back. Mifuyu, welcome back.
It doesn't have to end like this. Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other
just
people's
lurking.
business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Why did
You're
you
already
risk
having
life
dinner?
and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
Or reading
I
a
have nothing to say to him.
fanfic. It's
He's
either
a
that.
criminal. I work for the
Just
Tenryou Commission.
lurking and reading a
There was
fanfic
never
in the
any room
background.
for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Tuh. Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running from your feelings. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. You have to tell him everything. If you don't say anything now, you may never have another chance.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro and accept the Tenryou Commission's punishment.
We're talking about you.
I I accept.
We're talking
Let's
about
settle
Yumi
this with a
Fuyu.
duel.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Oh.
Fire hazard! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Kamisato art! Sometsu! Jumpy, jumpy,
Oh, God.
I must draw.
Boing, boing, boom! Time for a light show. Good bishop down! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes,
It's
sir.
so angst.
Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality.
You must be
I
enjoying
saw
your
the
dinner.
freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of
Mifuyu.
Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home. So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here? No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should
Miss
have run
Fanfic.
away like that. After all, you never ran away. Huh? I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me.
She's
and
not
I
even
couldn't
denying
ignore
it, so
any
it's
longer.
true.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryo Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours. Huh? I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force. What will you say to the higher-ups? Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the way out.
Mr. Momsy.
Don't worry, Keisuke. I won't. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Or MILF.
Maybe next time.
MILF guy.
I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain why I went through with it.
Or MILF dude. Is it MILF dude?
It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband storage clause. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new
Is it pervert?
Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the fireworks
Or is it
the
Mr.
two of us set
Perfect?
off back then, right? Would you be able to make one for me?
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And I'm afraid Sakujiro is the one with the slip.
Ah, I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned that Sakujiro ordered a firework from me, didn't I? I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show.
You're just keeping it low-key now, Shimatsu. Is it?
Yoimiya! The way you took command of that whole situation was amazing!
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Oh, what did Shimatsu do? Oops. Wow, cutscene.
Huh?
Ooh, fireworks.
Oh. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
This scene is so nice. Wait. I'm just focusing on the scene, guys. Wait.
Oh, that was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight.
Is that your new account,
I believe
Shimatsu,
that
that
as
you're
time
trying
goes
to
by,
level?
this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating... Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was
What's the
expecting
Mushashi way?
deep and philosophical.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
That seems to be a lot of trouble just to go to one. Yes, baby.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm finally done with this. I might not open another story quest. It's taking maybe in a later life. Ooh.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I hope I can still log in later though. I wanna try. I wasn't able to finish the last quest that we had. But I'm about to log off in a couple of minutes. Oh, who this?
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
I'll try if I can log in after though. After we watch the movie.
Huh?
Yeah. Hi Zane.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, I'm currently live. I'm also talking to other friends in another platform. I'm about to log off though, unfortunately. I have to be somewhere after this. Just finishing up some quest.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moon. One day, I will show his innocence.
How many nicknames do you have, Shimatsu? I'm hoping the movie will not end up at around 12. So it's gonna be like so long. The movie starts at 9, so I might be able to finish watching it at around 11 or so. And I have to drive home, so I might arrive at 12. I'm not sure if you guys are still up by then.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Yeah. I hope you guys can join though later. If I can still.
Whirling snow.
You guys are fighting again.
See no more! Take this!
Wheel of life. Wow. Orders given. Orders received. flight! Let me have a go.
To the very
Ooh. It's really strong.
to the very
Do you guys have Discord? I'm trying to. Oh fudge. I wanna try that Discord because it's now available on PS5 as well. We have linked with Discord. I wanna try that one as well. Wait.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oops. I might have not brought the most efficient character into this game.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Oh.
Kamisato land! Sumetsu! Take flight!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
It's really strong, right? Oh, that was quick.
Let's go somewhere cooler.
How do I do that? Really? How do I open that? Uh, here, R3.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
Ooh, the details are hidden. What's that? Is that a bug or I?
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot. Let's go somewhere cooler. One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot. Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot. One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and Let's go somewhere cooler.
Yes, I might be having to. I need to prepare. I have to drive to the mall and watch a movie. Hope I can catch you guys later. Add me on with the Discord. Catch you guys later if you're still online by the time I get home. Bye Shimatsu. Bye Mifuyu. See you. See you hopefully later if you're still up by the time I'm back home. Bye.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 1.